Welcome to Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today, we'll look at Paul Revere, an important character in American history who was born on January 1st, 1735, in Boston, Massachusetts. He is most known for his midnight ride to alert colonial militia to the movements of British forces. Paul Revere was the son of Apollos Revere, a French immigrant, and Deborah Hitchborn, a resident of Boston. Growing up in a large family, Paul Revere was apprenticed to his father's silversmith craft, which provided the groundwork for his future career and contributions. Paul Revere distinguished himself as a skilled silversmith, crafting high-quality silver products that were both utilitarian and aesthetically pleasing. His creations included teapots, bowls, and buckles. Paul Revere's craftsmanship not only established his fame, but also connected him with Boston's key leaders and patriots. Paul Revere was an active member of the Sons of Liberty, which opposed British policy. He helped the American Revolution by creating political cartoons and engaging in rallies, such as the Boston Tea Party. Paul Revere's work disseminated messages of resistance, igniting the revolutionary spirit. As tensions rose in 1775, Paul Revere played an important role in intelligence collection. He set up a network of riders and signal devices to track British movements. This planning paved the way for Paul Revere's most famous performance, the Midnight Ride. On the night of April 18, 1775, Paul Revere traveled from Boston to Lexington to alert Samuel Adams and John Hancock of the approaching British forces. Paul Revere's historic journey, commemorated in Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, was a watershed point in American history. Paul Revere traveled about 13 miles. Beginning in Boston's North End, he rode across the Charles River and passed places such as Charlestown and Medford. Paul Revere's alert allowed local militias to prepare for the battles of Lexington and Concord. One if by land, two if by seas became a famous quote linked with Paul Revere. Lanterns set in Boston's Old North Church indicated British military movements. Paul Revere's unique approaches demonstrated strategic thinking and coordination. British soldiers temporarily apprehended Paul Revere while he was riding at midnight. However, he misled them and went on to assist the revolution. Paul Revere's determination reflected his unwavering dedication to the patriot cause. Following the Midnight Ride, Paul Revere continued to assist the revolutionary cause. He served as a messenger, engaged in military excursions, and used his silversmithing abilities to make ammunition and cannons. Paul Revere's adaptability proved invaluable to the cause. After the Revolution, Paul Revere became an entrepreneur. He founded one of America's first copper mills, which manufactured metal for ships, buildings, and other structures. Paul Revere's industrial undertakings demonstrated his inventive energy and dedication to the nation's growth. Paul Revere married twice, first to Sarah Orne and then to Rachel Walker, when Sarah died. He had 16 children while managing his career and patriotic responsibilities. Paul Revere's personal life depicts a guy of strength and determination. Paul Revere's talents included engraving, which resulted in classic images, such as the Boston Massacre. These works functioned as effective propaganda weapons. Paul Revere's artistic efforts influenced popular opinion during the Revolution. Today, Paul Revere's memory is commemorated by sites such as the Paul Revere House and the Freedom Trail in Boston. Statues and museums commemorate his accomplishments, ensuring that Paul Revere's story is a permanent part of American history. Paul Revere's daring and resourcefulness exemplify the spirit of American independence. His acts motivate future generations to value freedom and resist injustice. Paul Revere's influence lasted well beyond his lifetime. Paul Revere's life displays commitment, ingenuity, and patriotism. From his midnight journey to his industrial achievements, Paul Revere made an everlasting effect on American history. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome to Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Born on January 2, 1968, in the Bronx, New York City, Cuba Gooding Jr. grew up in a musically minded family. His mother, Shirley, is a singer, and his father, Cuba Gooding Sr., is the lead vocalist of The Main Ingredient. Cuba Gooding Jr. and his family relocated to Los Angeles when he was a young boy. He went to John F. Kennedy High School and North Hollywood High School, where he discovered his love for performance, while martial arts was one of his early passions. In 1988, Cuba Gooding Jr. made his cinematic debut in the comedy Coming to America. But in 1991, he had his breakout performance as Trey Styles in John Singleton's highly regarded movie Boys in the Hood. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s ability to convey emotional depth was on full display in this performance. The popularity of Boys in the Hood catapulted Cuba Gooding Jr. into the limelight in Hollywood. He established himself as a talented actor by starring in movies like A Few Good Men, 1992, and Outbreak, 1995. Prominent producers and filmmakers were drawn to his variety and on-screen persona. In 1996, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Tom Cruise co-starred in the popular movie Jerry Maguire. He won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his depiction of Roger Tidwell, a driven and aspirational football player. "Show me the money," his famous quote, became a part of popular culture. After winning the Oscar, Cuba Gooding Jr. starred in several hit films, including As Good as It Gets, 1997, and What Dreams May Come, 1998. These jobs allowed him to demonstrate his theatrical ability while also establishing him as a renowned figure in Hollywood. Cuba Gooding Jr. showcased his humorous side in films such as Rat Race, 2001, and Snow Dogs, 2002. While these flicks were lighter, they showcased Cuba Gooding Jr.'s ability to captivate viewers with his wit and charisma. Despite his early success, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s career struggled in the 2000s. Some of his films, including Boat Trip, 2002, and Norbit, 2007, have garnered mixed to unfavorable reviews. Nonetheless, he worked tirelessly, trying to regain his critical glory. Despite his early success, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s career struggled in the 2000s. Some of his films, including Boat Trip, 2002, and Norbit, 2007, have garnered mixed to unfavorable reviews. Nonetheless, he worked tirelessly, trying to regain his critical glory. In 2016, Cuba Gooding Jr. starred in the highly regarded television series The People v. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. His portrayal as O.J. Simpson received critical acclaim and a Primetime Emmy nomination, demonstrating his ability to thrive in long-form storytelling. Cuba Gooding Jr. took his acting talents to the theater, appearing in musicals such as Chicago on London's West End in 2018. His performance as Billy Flynn revealed his ability to engage people beyond the screen, winning him praise from theatergoers. Aside from acting, Cuba Gooding Jr. has been interested in charity causes. He has contributed to causes such as cancer research and child mentoring programs. His contributions demonstrate his commitment to giving back to the community and encouraging future generations. Cuba Gooding Jr. married Sarah Kapfer in 1994 and they have 3 children. Despite their later divorce, Cuba Gooding Jr. stays devoted to his family. He understands the necessity of balancing his professional and personal lives. In recent years, Cuba Gooding Jr. has played a variety of roles in cinema and television. Projects such as Life in a Year, 2020, highlight his enduring talent. He continues to test himself with jobs that stretch his creative abilities. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s contributions to Hollywood have had a lasting impact. Cuba Gooding Jr. is a well-known character in the entertainment world, because to his Oscar-winning performance in Jerry Maguire and other famous appearances in films and television. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s story exemplifies resilience and passion. With a career spanning 3 decades, he has demonstrated his flexibility as an actor. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s story continues to inspire fans, cementing his reputation as one of Hollywood's most accomplished actors. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day. Welcome the Born on This Date channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. J.R.R. Tolkien, born on January 3, 1892, in Bloemfontein, Orange Free State, was a legendary writer and philologist best remembered for writing The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings series, which transformed modern fantasy literature. J.R.R. Tolkien's parents, Arthur and Mabel, were of English origin. Unfortunately, his father died in 1896, putting his family in financial trouble. His mother homeschooled him in Birmingham, instilling in him a passion of language and reading. J.R.R. Tolkien had extraordinary language ability early on. By his adolescence, he was fluent in several languages, including Latin, Greek, and Gothic. In 1911, he enrolled at Exeter College in Oxford to study English language and literature, graduating with first-class honors in 1915. Oxford provided the foundation for his philological knowledge. During World War I, Tolkien was a second lieutenant in the British Army. Despite the hard surroundings, he maintained contact with his fiancée, Edith Bratt. They married in 1916. J.R.R. Tolkien's lifelong muse, Edith, inspired characters such as Luthien Tinuviel, a key figure in his mythology. Following World War I, J.R.R. Tolkien began his academic career. He joined Oxford University as an Anglo-Saxon professor in 1925. J.R.R. Tolkien, known for his skill, played an important role in the study of ancient works such as Beowulf. His lectures enthralled pupils and revealed his deep appreciation for language. J.R.R. Tolkien began developing his legendary mythology, eventually known as Middle-earth, in the 1920s. Inspired by Norse and Anglo-Saxon mythology, he created languages, histories, and cultures for his fictional world. Middle-earth became the setting for his most famous writings, including The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. J.R.R. Tolkien's 1937 novel The Hobbit tells the story of Bilbo Baggins, a reluctant hero on a quest. The book's innovative tale and highly detailed setting captured readers, resulting in critical and financial success. The Hobbit established J.R.R. Tolkien as a key figure in fantasy fiction. Following the success of The Hobbit, J.R.R. Tolkien began writing The Lord of the Rings. The trilogy took more than a decade to finish and enlarged Middle-earth's lore. Published between 1954 and 1955, the epic narrative explored themes of friendship, power, and heroism, and it is now one of the best-selling books of all time. J.R.R. Tolkien was a philologist at heart, and his love of language influenced his writing. He developed entire languages, including Elvish dialects like as Sindarin and Quenya, complete with syntax and vocabulary. These language improvements added incomparable authenticity to Middle-earth, setting a new benchmark for world-building in literature. J.R.R. Tolkien was a fervent Roman Catholic, and his religious beliefs had a subtle influence on his writings. While not allegorical, his works explore themes such as redemption, sacrifice, and hope. J.R.R. Tolkien's worldview struck a chord with readers, bringing tremendous emotional depth to his epic stories. J.R.R. Tolkien's accomplishments went beyond his own works. His work on Beowulf rekindled interest in the poem, and his approach to fantasy influenced other authors. J.R.R. Tolkien's legacy is cemented by writers like as George R.R. Martin and J.K. Rowling, who credit him as a key influence. J.R.R. Tolkien's works have been made into award-winning films, beginning with Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy in the early 2000s. These films introduced J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth to a global audience, grossing billions of dollars and garnering numerous Academy Awards, including Best Picture. J.R.R. Tolkien withdrew from teaching in 1959, but continued to write. His later years were spent rewriting and building on previously unreleased works. Edith passed away in 1971, and J.R.R. Tolkien died 2 years later on September 2, 1973. The pair is buried together in Oxford. J.R.R. Tolkien's son, Christopher Tolkien, played an important part in safeguarding his legacy. Christopher edited and published literature such as The Silmarillion and The Unfinished Tales. These works delved deeper into Middle-earth, ensuring that J.R.R. Tolkien's imaginative universe continued to fascinate readers. J.R.R. Tolkien's impact on popular culture is enormous. His works have influenced current narrative in everything from literature to video games. The phrase Tolkien-esque has become synonymous with meticulous world-building. J.R.R. Tolkien's influence extends beyond entertainment, influencing scholarly research and philosophical debates. J.R.R. Tolkien is still regarded as a timeless literary and cultural figure. His unrivaled talent and commitment to storytelling have made him a source of inspiration. As readers go over Middle-earth, they respect J.R.R. Tolkien's amazing vision, ensuring his legacy lives on for decades. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome to Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today, we'll look at the life and career of Emma Mackey, a rising star in the entertainment world. Emma Mackey was born on January 4, 1996, in Le Mans, France, and has enthralled audiences all around the world. Emma Mackey, born to a French father and an English mother, grew up bilingually and excelled academically in France. Her cosmopolitan upbringing inspired her artistic sensibilities, resulting in a diversified acting style and shaping her identity. Emma Mackey attended the University of Leeds in England, where she majored in English literature. Emma Mackey enthusiastically engaged in undergraduate theater plays, refining her acting skills. Her intellectual background has strengthened her sense of storytelling, which shows in her performances. Emma Mackey traveled to London after graduation to seek a professional acting career. She began with modest roles in independent movies and advertisements. Emma Mackey's determination and innate skill quickly piqued the interest of casting directors, paving the stage for her breakout role. Emma Mackey garnered international acclaim for her role as Maeve Wiley in the blockbuster Netflix series Sex Education. The show, which premiered in 2019, emphasized Emma Mackey's talent to portray complicated characters. Her performance received critical acclaim, solidifying her position as one of the most talented young actors of her time. Emma Mackey's performance in Sex Education got her multiple award nominations, including a BAFTA for Best Female Comedy Performance. Emma Mackey's sophisticated depiction, which balanced humor and emotional depth, received high accolades from critics. Her accomplishment in the series led to a number of fascinating prospects. Emma Mackey made her feature film debut in 2021 with Eiffel, playing Adrienne Bourges, Gustave Eiffel's love interest. This part demonstrated Emma Mackey's ability to easily transfer from television to the big screen, proving her flexibility as an actor. Emma Mackey's Hollywood breakthrough came when she played Jacqueline de Belfort in Kenneth Branagh's 2022 rendition of Death on the Nile. Emma Mackey provided a stunning performance amidst a superb cast, demonstrating her ability to hold her own in high-budget projects. Emma Mackey's career is soaring, with numerous interesting projects on the horizon. She will co-star with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling in Greta Gerwig's film Barbie. Emma Mackey's work on high-profile projects demonstrates her expanding impact in the entertainment business. Despite her burgeoning fame, Emma Mackey keeps her personal life quiet. Emma Mackey is well known for her grounded attitude, which she attributes to her family and friends. Her modesty and genuineness have won her a global following. Emma Mackey uses her platform to promote important causes, like mental health awareness and gender equality. Emma Mackey's involvement in social causes displays her desire to make a good difference beyond the screen, urging her followers to do the same. Emma Mackey is renowned for her stylish and classic fashion sense. Emma Mackey's style, which has been published in leading fashion magazines on numerous occasions, demonstrates her sophistication and inventiveness. She has become a role model for both budding performers and fashion fans. Emma Mackey has frequently been compared to actress Margot Robbie due to their uncanny similarities. Emma Mackey likes the comparison, but highlights her distinct identity and career path. Emma Mackey stays focused on forging her own career in the profession. Emma Mackey has received acting awards as well as recognition as a rising talent from industry insiders. Emma Mackey's inclusion in the coveted BAFTA Breakthrough Program demonstrates her extraordinary talent and promise. Emma Mackey's work has struck a chord with people around the world, cementing her status as a global legend. Emma Mackey's performances, which span Europe and Hollywood, demonstrate the universal power of storytelling. Emma Mackey's rise from a little hamlet in France to international prominence is nothing short of inspirational. Emma Mackey's creativity, determination, and passion for storytelling continue to fascinate audiences while shaping the future of the entertainment business. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome the Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we'll look at Hayao Miyazaki, a famed Japanese animator, director, and storyteller born on January 5, 1941 in Tokyo, Japan. Hayao Miyazaki co-founded Studio Ghibli, which is one of the world's most respected animation studios. Hayao Miyazaki grew up during World War II, and his early life experiences were heavily impacted by his father's airplane parts shop, as well as his passion for drawing and storytelling, which was developed by exposure to manga and animated films. Hayao Miyazaki graduated from Gakushuin University in 1963 with a degree in political science and economics. However, his interest in animation prompted him to join Toei Animation. Hayao Miyazaki worked as an in-between animator for Toei, contributing to films like as Gulliver's Travels Beyond the Moon. Hayao Miyazaki's breakthrough came in 1979, with his directorial debut, The Castle of Cagliostro. This action-packed adventure demonstrated Hayao Miyazaki's ability to combine humor, romance, and thrilling action sequences, laying the groundwork for his subsequent masterpieces. Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata formed Studio Ghibli together in 1985. Hayao Miyazaki's career was built around Studio Ghibli, which produced classic films like As My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, and Princess Mononoke. The studio's hand-drawn imagery and imaginative settings changed the face of animation. Hayao Miyazaki is known for incorporating environmental themes into his films. Hayao Miyazaki's works, like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, 1984, and Princess Mononoke, 1997, exhibit his genuine concern for nature and humanity's impact on the environment, earning him recognition for his socially conscious storytelling. Hayao Miyazaki's stories are known for their strong, independent female characters. Protagonists like as Chihiro from Spirited Away and San from Princess Mononoke exemplify perseverance and tenacity, demonstrating Hayao Miyazaki's dedication to depicting women as diverse and empowering personalities. Hayao Miyazaki's film Spirited Away, 2001, brought him worldwide renown. Hayao Miyazaki became the first Japanese filmmaker to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature with this picture. The film continues to be a cultural phenomenon around the world. Hayao Miyazaki is known for his painstaking attention to detail. He individually creates thousands of storyboards for each film, ensuring that each frame matches his vision. This dedication has solidified Hayao Miyazaki's reputation as a perfectionist and master of his profession. Hayao Miyazaki's influence stretches much beyond Japan. Hayao Miyazaki has served as an inspiration to animators all throughout the world, including those at Pixar and Disney. His distinct blend of fantasy, emotion, and realism has revolutionized animation as a powerful storytelling tool. Hayao Miyazaki's films frequently explore themes such as love of nature, anti-war emotions, and the joy of childhood. Hayao Miyazaki's ability to address serious issues while keeping a feeling of wonder has made his films timeless and universally attractive. Hayao Miyazaki has announced his retirement several times, yet his passion for narrative keeps him coming back. Hayao Miyazaki retired in 2013 following The Wind Rises, but returned in 2016 to work on How Do You Live, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to his art. Hayao Miyazaki has received various awards, including the Golden Lion for Lifetime Achievement from the Venice Film Festival and an honorary Academy Award. These awards recognize Hayao Miyazaki's exceptional contributions to animation and cinema. Despite his celebrity, Hayao Miyazaki prioritizes privacy. He lives a modest lifestyle in Japan and is recognized for his strong work ethic. Hayao Miyazaki's love of his profession and dedication to perfection make him a role model for budding animators. Hayao Miyazaki founded the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, Japan, as a monument to animation and narrative. The museum represents Hayao Miyazaki's whimsical vision, immersing fans in his imaginative realms. Hayao Miyazaki's legacy embodies creativity, passion, and invention. Hayao Miyazaki's Studio Ghibli has encouraged generations to dream, care for nature, and appreciate the power of narrative. His work demonstrates the transforming potential of animation. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome to Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we're looking at Joan of Arc, who was born around 1412 in Domremy, France, and rose to prominence during the 100 Years' War. She was a peasant girl with a strong religious faith. Joan of Arc, born to Jacques d'Arc and Isabelle Romy, was up in a humble family with little formal education. She spent her youth herding sheep and, at the age of 13, began hearing voices she believed were saints guiding her to a greater purpose. Joan of Arc had her first visions at the age of 13, and she characterized them as voices telling her to help Charles VII, the Dauphin of France, retake his crown from the English. These voices, eventually identified as Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Margaret, influenced her future and military service. In 1429, Joan of Arc, certain of her divine mission to restore France's monarchy, sought assistance from the local garrison commander in Vaucouleurs. Her fortitude and determination helped her gain an audience with Charles VII, displaying her potential to restore France's monarchy. In 1429, Joan of Arc, clothed in armor, approached Charles VII, a hesitant French heir. Following a private encounter, Charles VII was convinced of Joan's sincerity and divine mission, and she was awarded a royal commission to head an army. Joan of Arc's most notable success was lifting the siege of Orleans in 1429, which resulted in a great victory for the French armies. Her leadership and morale boost galvanized the French forces, who broke the siege within days, marking a watershed moment in the war. Joan of Arc's siege of Orleans was a watershed point in the 100 Years' War, reviving French morale, legitimizing her military leadership, and clearing the path for Charles VII's coronation as King of France, all thanks to her leadership, faith, and strategic thought. Following the Orleans victory, Joan of Arc continued her mission to proclaim Charles VII as King of France. In July 1429, Charles was crowned in Reims, with Joan of Arc by his side, cementing her status as a symbol of hope and victory. Joan of Arc was a famous leader, known for her strategic skill and fearlessness on the battlefield. She wore armor, wielded a sword, and led her men, fostering unity and purpose in the French armies, making her a revered icon throughout military campaigns. Joan of Arc, despite her early victories, faced tremendous hurdles when she was taken by the Burgundians in 1430 in Compiègne, France. The Burgundians gave her over to the English, who viewed her as a danger to their authority over France. In 1431, the English accused Joan of Arc of heresy, witchcraft, and disguising as a man. The trial, which was led by pro-English clerics, was politically motivated and unfair. Despite her unshakable faith, she was convicted and sentenced to death. Joan of Arc was executed by burning at the stake on May 30, 1431, at the age of 19. Her death in Rouen, France, was a symbol of strength and courage for the French people, who were further spurred by her martyrdom, making her a key figure in their resistance to the English. Joan of Arc's legacy grew after she died, when her trial was declared unlawful in 1456 and she was acquitted posthumously. The Roman Catholic Church canonized Madeleine as a saint in 1920, making her a French national heroine and a symbol of faith, courage, and endurance. Joan of Arc's life and martyrdom have impacted many works of art, literature, and film, and she is frequently depicted as a saint, warrior, and divine intervention icon. Artists like Jules Bastien-Lepage and Mark Twain have investigated her biography, while films such as The Passion of Joan of Arc bring her legend to life. Joan of Arc's story, as a woman in a male-dominated culture, defies expectations by leading armies and asserting supernatural power. Her daring and leadership challenge traditional gender roles, empowering women around the world to forge their own paths to greatness. Joan of Arc, a short-lived national hero and saint, made a lasting impression on history with her courage, faith, and desire to fight for her ideals. Her story has become an enduring symbol of hope and resilience, inspiring people across the world. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome the Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we're looking at Nicolas Cage, born Nicholas Kim Coppola on January 7, 1964, in Long Beach, California. He's one of the most enigmatic performers, recognized for his powerful performances, an Academy Award winner, and the star of over 100 films. Nicolas Cage was born into an artistic family, and his uncle is the famed filmmaker Francis Ford Coppola. Nicolas Cage changed his surname to create his own identity, drawing inspiration from the Marvel superhero Luke Cage. Nicolas Cage made his acting debut with the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Despite his minor role, it marked the start of a successful career. Nicolas Cage rose to prominence with his parts in Valley Girl, 1983, and Raising Arizona, 1987, which demonstrated his flexibility as a humorous and serious performer. Nicolas Cage's 1995 film Leaving Las Vegas was a turning point in his career. His performance as a suicidal drinker earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. Critics praised Nicolas Cage's honest and passionate performance, cementing his reputation as one of the most accomplished performers of his generation. Nicolas Cage rose to prominence as an action star in the late 1990s, appearing in films such as The Rock, 1996, Con Air, 1997, and Face/Off, 1997. These movie office successes demonstrated Nicolas Cage's ability to manage dramatic action scenes while delivering riveting performances, making him a global phenomenon. Nicolas Cage is recognized for his method acting style, which he refers to as nouveau shamanic. This aggressive, often bizarre technique resulted in memorable performances in films such as Wild at Heart, 1990, and Mandy, 2018. Nicolas Cage's willingness to take chances distinguishes him from other actors. Despite earning millions, Nicolas Cage struggled financially due to his lavish spending habits. Nicolas Cage made remarkable purchases, ranging from castles to rare comic books. To recuperate, Nicolas Cage took on a number of cinematic jobs, working relentlessly to restore financial security while keeping his artistic integrity. Nicolas Cage has a cult following due to his distinct acting style and meme-worthy moments. Nicolas Cage's unorthodox performances in films such as The Wicker Man, 2006, and Vampire's Kiss, 1989, allure him to fans who admire his gutsy approach to acting. Nicolas Cage has provided his voice to animated films such as The Croods, 2013, and its sequel. Nicolas Cage's performance as Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, 2018, demonstrated his ability to add charisma and complexity to animated characters. Nicolas Cage's career has recently taken a turn for the better. Films like Pig, 2021, gained great acclaim, with Nicolas Cage giving one of his most quiet and moving performances. His passion to his craft is still as strong as ever, demonstrating his flexibility as an actor. Nicolas Cage has won various honors, including the Academy Award and the Golden Globe. Nicolas Cage's work has been praised by critics and peers alike for its depth and scope. His influence to cinema is clear. Nicolas Cage has been married several times and has 2 boys. His love for Elvis Presley influenced his marriage to Lisa Marie Presley. Despite ups and downs in his personal life, Nicolas Cage is a dedicated parent and a mysterious character in Hollywood. Nicolas Cage is also a philanthropist. He has given millions to charity, particularly those dedicated to disaster relief and child welfare. Nicolas Cage's generosity extends beyond his on-screen presence, demonstrating his desire to make a positive influence. Nicolas Cage left a legacy of risk-taking and reinvention. From tiny flicks to blockbusters, Nicolas Cage has worked in every genre imaginable. His impact on current cinema and pop culture is significant, motivating a new generation of actors to make bold choices. Nicolas Cage continues to work on fascinating projects, such as Dream Scenario, 2024. Fans eagerly await what Nicolas Cage will bring to the screen next, as he continuously impresses fans with his versatility and ingenuity. Nicolas Cage is a genuine Hollywood icon. With a career spanning 4 decades, Nicolas Cage has captivated audiences with remarkable performances. Nicolas Cage's path, from his early days to his most recent accomplishments, exemplifies the power of passion and tenacity in the arts. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day. Welcome the Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we'll look at Stephen Hawking, one of history's most brilliant minds, who was born on January 8, 1942, in Oxford, England, and is best renowned for his revolutionary work in theoretical physics. His life narrative exemplifies resilience, intelligence, and curiosity. Stephen Hawking, who was raised in a family that promoted education despite their low conditions, developed a great interest in mathematics and physics at the age of 8, receiving the moniker Einstein from friends for his quick wit and problem-solving skills. Stephen Hawking attended St. Albans School and excelled in physics. He later enrolled in University College, Oxford, at the age of 17. Stephen Hawking initially considered university studies dull, yet he finished with first-class honors in natural sciences. His desire to unravel the universe's mysteries began to take shape. Stephen Hawking was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, when he was 21 years old while pursuing a Ph.D. at Cambridge University. Doctors told him only 2 years to live. Despite this devastating prognosis, Stephen Hawking chose to concentrate on his study and enjoy life to the fullest. Stephen Hawking's doctoral thesis introduced groundbreaking concepts like black holes and singularity. He teamed with scientist Roger Penrose to create the Hawking-Penrose singularity theorems, which demonstrated that the cosmos originated as a singularity. This paved the way for most of current cosmology. In 1974, Stephen Hawking presented the concept of Hawking radiation, which hypothesized that black holes might produce radiation and lose mass over time. This innovative hypothesis questioned the notion that nothing could escape a black hole, establishing Stephen Hawking as a scientific pioneer. Stephen Hawking's 1988 book A Brief History of Time was an international bestseller, selling more than 25 million copies. Written for a general audience, it presented complicated issues such as the Big Bang, black holes, and the nature of time. Stephen Hawking's ability to make science understandable inspired millions. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and losing his capacity to talk, Stephen Hawking communicated through a digital speech system. His perseverance and sense of humor won over crowds all around the world. Stephen Hawking demonstrated that physical limitations could not contain the power of the mind. Stephen Hawking went beyond science to become a pop culture star. He appeared as a guest on The Simpsons, Star Trek, The Next Generation, and The Big Bang Theory. These appearances highlighted Stephen Hawking's wit while making science sound cool and approachable. Stephen Hawking has won various honors, including the Albert Einstein Medal, the Copley Medal, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Despite never receiving a Nobel Prize, Stephen Hawking's contributions to theoretical physics and cosmology are unrivaled. Stephen Hawking was also a committed educator. As the Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at Cambridge University, a position once held by Isaac Newton, Stephen Hawking inspired numerous students and researchers. His impact on academia is enormous. Stephen Hawking married Jane Wilde in 1965, and the couple had 3 children. Despite the problems caused by his disease, Stephen Hawking's family was extremely supportive throughout his life. His second marriage with Elaine Mason terminated in 2006. Stephen Hawking was a staunch advocate for science and technology. He cautioned against concerns such as climate change and artificial intelligence while promoting space exploration. Stephen Hawking felt that humanity's future lay in the stars. In his final years, Stephen Hawking continued to contribute to research and public debate. He has written books, delivered lectures, and worked on projects such as the Breakthrough Starshot program. Stephen Hawking's work has inspired future generations of scientists and dreamers. Stephen Hawking died on March 14, 2018, at the age of 76. His death came on Einstein's birthday, a fitting memorial to a man whose work transformed our knowledge of the universe. Stephen Hawking has left an everlasting influence on science and humanity. Stephen Hawking's life exemplified the power of the human spirit. Despite enormous hurdles, Stephen Hawking accomplished something few could have imagined. His brilliance, humor, and determination continue to be an inspiration to all. Let us remember Stephen Hawking as a great genius who discovered the secrets of the universe. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome to Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we'll look at Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, born Catherine Elizabeth Middleton on January 9, 1982. She's recognized for her calm demeanor, philanthropic activities, and position in the British royal family as Prince William's wife. Catherine Middleton, born to Carol and Michael Middleton, grew up at Bucklebury alongside her siblings. The Middletons had a thriving mail-order party supply business, which provided a comfortable lifestyle. Catherine succeeded both academically and athletically at St Andrews School. Catherine attended the University of St Andrews in Scotland, where she met Prince William in 2001. She studied art history and graduated in 2005, becoming well-known not only because of her relationship with Prince William, but also for her involvement in extracurricular activities such as humanitarian work. Catherine and Prince William's public romance began in 2004 and drew media attention. Despite enjoying their university years, the media closely followed their relationship after graduation. After a brief breakup in 2007, they rejoined and strengthened their bond. During a trip to Kenya in 2010, Prince William proposed to Catherine and presented her with Princess Diana's sapphire engagement ring. They married in a grandiose wedding at Westminster Abbey in 2011, signifying modern royalty and Catherine as the new face of the British monarchy. Catherine was given the title Duchess of Cambridge after their marriage. Her title refers to her position as the wife of Prince William, who is second in line to the British throne. Catherine's public obligations expanded, and she quickly became known for her grace, flair, and dedication to humanitarian causes. Catherine and Prince William welcomed their first child, Prince George Alexander Louis, on July 22, 2013, beginning a new chapter in Catherine's life. Prince George is third in line to the throne, behind his father and grandparents. On May 2, 2015, Catherine gave birth to Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, a watershed moment in British history. This was the first time a girl was born to a direct heir to the monarchy, giving her the right to assume the throne before any younger boy. Catherine and Prince William gave birth to their third child, Prince Louis Arthur Charles, on April 23, 2018, in the Linda Wing of St. Mary's Hospital. Prince Louis is the royal family's youngest child, and his birth brought them great delight. Like his siblings, Prince Louis is third in line to the throne, following his brother George. Catherine is a committed individual noted for her contributions to mental health, children's welfare, and early childhood development, having worked with organizations such as the Art Room, East Anglia's Children's Hospices, and the Royal Foundation to raise well-being and mental health awareness. Catherine's dedication to mental health advocacy is one of her most notable accomplishments. In 2016, she, along with Prince William and Prince Harry, launched the Heads Together initiative to decrease stigma surrounding mental health, drawing on her personal experiences to understand and connect with those facing similar issues. Catherine is a well-known fashion icon, noted for her ageless and exquisite style. She is frequently featured on best-dressed lists and wears high-end apparel. Her style is approachable to many people, making her a popular source of fashion inspiration. Catherine, a member of the royal family, considerably improves the monarchy's public image with her consistent presence and dignified behavior, earning her respect both locally and globally, notably during royal rituals and engagements. Catherine's role in the royal family has expanded, with her increased responsibility for representing the monarchy at various events and ceremonies, such as state engagements, school visits, and charity events, having a considerable impact on public image. Catherine's influence extends beyond her responsibilities as mother and wife. She has considerably modernized the monarchy, highlighting its adaptability. Her relatability, kindness, and approachability have strengthened the royal family's standing in the 21st century. Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, is leaving a lasting legacy via her commitment to charity, family, and royal duties. Her role in supporting her husband and children is critical, and she continues to carry out her obligations with grace and determination, safeguarding the future of the British monarchy. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.
Welcome the Born on This Day channel, where we explore fascinating lives of individuals born on this day. Today we'll look at Rod Stewart, who who was born Roderick David Stewart on January 10, 1945, in Highgate, London. He's a famed British rock and pop singer-songwriter noted for his distinctive raspy voice and has sold over 250 million records worldwide. Rod Stewart was raised in a working-class family with a Scottish father and an English mother, giving him a mixed cultural background. He loved sports and music and aspired to be a professional player before pursuing music. Rod Stewart started his music career in the early 1960s, playing harmonica and singing in local bands. In 1964, Rod Stewart joined Long John Baldry's group, the Hoochie Coochie Men, where he established his unique style. This marked the start of his rise to celebrity. Rod Stewart's breakthrough came in 1969, when he joined the British rock band The Faces. Rod Stewart's enthusiasm and charisma launched the group to international prominence with classics such as Stay With Me. During this time, Rod Stewart also began his solo career, solidifying his reputation. Rod Stewart's debut solo album, An Old Raincoat Won't Ever Let You Down, 1969, featured his distinct blend of folk, rock, and soul. His third album, Every Picture Tells a Story, 1971, featured the legendary single Maggie May, which topped the UK and US charts. Rod Stewart had a strong run in the 1970s, with albums such as Atlantic Crossing and A Night on the Town. These albums included songs like Sailing and Tonight's the Night, firmly establishing Rod Stewart's place in rock history. Rod Stewart preferred a more polished pop rock sound in the 1980s. Tonight I'm Yours and Out of Order produced chart-topping hits like Young Turks and Forever Young. Rod Stewart's ability to adapt to changing musical styles helped him remain relevant. Rod Stewart set a Guinness World Record in 1994 with over 3.5 million people attending his New Year's Eve show in Rio de Janeiro. This astounding feat demonstrated Rod Stewart's global reach and long-standing reputation as a live artist. Rod Stewart's The Great American Songbook series, released in the early 2000s, paid homage to great songs. These albums featured versions of timeless favorites, exposing Rod Stewart to a new generation of listeners while also winning him Grammy Awards. Rod Stewart's successful career has earned him countless honors, including a Grammy Award, a Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music, and 2 inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2016, Queen Elizabeth II knighted Rod Stewart for his contributions to music. Rod Stewart's personal life has been just as tumultuous as his career. Rod Stewart has been married 3 times and has 8 children. Rod Stewart, known for his passion of soccer, is a huge fan of the Celtic Football Club and has even participated in charity matches. Rod Stewart is an active humanitarian in addition to his musical career. He has supported a variety of charities, including those dedicated to cancer research and children's welfare. Rod Stewart's humanitarian efforts demonstrate his commitment to give back to the community. Rod Stewart continued to release new songs, including albums like Time, 2013, and Blood Red Roses, 2018. These albums highlight Rod Stewart's narrative abilities and dedication to making meaningful music long into his 70s. Rod Stewart remains a traveling juggernaut, enthralling audiences with his classic hits. Rod Stewart's live performances highlight not just his vocal skills but also his charming stage presence, demonstrating why he is such a popular entertainer throughout the world. Rod Stewart's unusual voice and genre-defying approach have inspired other musicians. Rod Stewart's ability to connect with audiences of all ages, from rock to pop to soul, has cemented his status as a legend. Rod Stewart left a legacy of creativity, resilience, and greatness. Rod Stewart's career spans 6 decades and continues to influence both fans and performers. His music displays his amazing talent and dedication to his craft. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from remarkable individuals born on this day.